outfielder and Cubs prospect here in Double-A South. Good to see you, man. I feel like I've been paying attention to you on social media, but I feel like it's really good to see you in action and that you're having a good time playing baseball again.
Oh, yeah, it's so good to be back. I mean, 14 months in the off-season was a long time. Worked at Costco this off-season for a full year, so that was pretty fun. But it's good to be back with the boys and good to be back in Tennessee with all the familiar faces in the stadium, that's for sure.
So you worked at Costco, which is like a Sam's Club. What did you get there that you can tell us about some of the great deals? I mean, I'm sure working there, you're looking and you're going, I need X amount of toilet paper, or I need, this is a great deal over here. You can't go in those places and buy stuff that you might not necessarily need.
Oh, I know. You go in there and you're like, wait, I had a list, but I think I'm going off the list to get these items. But
right.
I actually worked at the warehouse. So I didn't deal with any customers. So I was like loading trucks and stuff. But so we got an executive membership as our employee discount. So we got a free membership. We didn't get any discount, but that was our discount, I guess you could say.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's still cool, though.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was a really cool experience to work there for a year and meet some familiar faces and all that stuff. So it was pretty cool.
It probably helped you stay motivated to play baseball, because I know from watching your social media that you worked really hard to hit the ball, to stay in shape, to eat right, do all those different things. I'm guessing, and you can elaborate, that the entire time you were in there doing whatever you were doing in Costco, in the back of your head, you're thinking, when this is over, I'm going to be an even better baseball player.
Yeah, because I mean, when you're loading trucks at 5 a.m. in the morning by yourself when it's in the winter, you can't wait to get out to Arizona and sweat it out in March, April, and get back with the boys. But yeah, every day I was doing like mirror work, like not even mirror work. I was just like acting like
I think we lost Connor. We're going to try to get him back here in just a second. But he was talking about some of the different work and drills that he was doing while he was getting ready for baseball to start back up. And on his social media, which was great. I mean, I'm watching every day. He's hitting, he's fielding. Connor, we got you back again. So I was kind of giving you some ups on all of the hard work that you put in.
Yeah, absolutely. This offseason, I really focused on gaining weight, healthy weight, and focusing on my swing. And it seemed to work out. I came back 30 pounds heavier, and swing's getting fixed right now. So I'm feeling pretty good, and my defense is there too. So I'm feeling pretty good about this year.
Yeah, you've always been known for your defense, getting on base and hitting the ball. That's off to a good start for you. You got it when Zach Davis was in the outfield. I think you guys were probably, as far as corner outfielders at the beginning of the season, I'm trying to remember the Smokies, and we've had some really good outfielders, having guys that can cover more ground than you guys in the corner spots. It's like you were just like taking away those gaps.
Yeah, it's really fun to play with Zach because me and Zach really like to, just go for every ball we possibly can and leave it all on the line. So it's really cool to play with him. And obviously when Morel's out there too, it's cool to kind of teach him and show him the ways of the outfield and all that stuff. So, no, it's really fun to play with them guys because we're always talking in the outfield, always communicating and all that stuff. So it's really fun to play with those guys.
What kind of advice do you have for Christian Morel as he tries to learn how to play outfield? And I'm sure for him, looking at someone as good at the position defensively as you are, that's a goal.
Yeah. So I just tell him to pay attention to everything. Pay attention to swings, pay attention to like people in the lineup and all that stuff. Make sure you know their tendencies and their weaknesses and all that stuff. Like last night when it was getting to be twilight, which is when, it gets really dark outside and you can't really see the ball in the outfield. Just make sure you're paying attention to foul balls that are leaving the stadium. So you just watch them the whole entire way so you can see if your eyes can pick them up. Just little things like that, making sure that you're communicating with your outfielders if you move to the opposite gap or pull side or anything like that. Just making sure that you're always on the same page with the corner outfielders as well. So,
Connor, you're from Maryland, so you grew up around the Orioles. Can you believe that Brooks Robinson had a birthday yesterday. I think he's 84 years old now. Did you grow up hearing stories about Brooks Robinson? I did.
I did. I grew up hearing stories about him, Cal Ripken, and all them guys. So Brady Anderson, all them guys. So it's pretty crazy. 84 years old. It's getting up there.
Yeah, and the MVP of the 1970 World Series, those legends of Maryland.
Now, I will tell you, that's a little bit before my time, Nick.
Yeah, well, mine too, right? But I mean, it's like you get in that area and people, that's something that they want to talk about.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your team. I like the way that you guys approach the game. It's just seems like it's a blue collar fighting type of bunch.
Absolutely. We got a whole bunch of different people from different draft classes, so we're all melding together right now. We got some younger guys on the team, which is nice to see, with like Christopher Morel and Miguel Amaya. No, we're just really, really, really fun to be around. We enjoyed the baseball game itself. We try to be our best version of ourselves every day when we come to the field, and we take it seriously, but we also have fun with it. Like we have a bad day at the ballpark, we come back tomorrow with a different attitude. So I think the older guys like me and Zach Davis in the outfield and all that stuff is a really good addition to these younger guys. Telling them how to do things and teaching them lessons and all that stuff. So.
Last question for you. During COVID, obviously you're working at Costco, you're missing the game. You're one of the players who I always identified as someone that just really loved putting the uniform on and getting out there. You're back in the saddle again, so to say. What's the one thing that sticks out to you that you missed the most that maybe you didn't realize until we started playing again?
Just being with the boys, honestly. Being with the boys and getting into counts, like getting up to bat and getting into counts that are in your favor and against your favor, and just competing. Competing was the biggest thing I missed, because you can't really compete at Costco. You can try to stack the truck as fast as you can, but it's nothing like a 95-mile-per-hour fastball coming at you. So I think the competition and just like camaraderie with all the guys is what I really miss the most. And it's good to be back with the boys and enjoying our time together, that's for sure.
Is this beard part of your COVID deal? I mean, look, you wouldn't believe it, but I grew long hair during COVID. I mean, I'm back to the way you did before. Yeah, you saw. And so my beer reviews, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I loved it, though. It's great, man.
Yeah.
Is beard part of that?
Yeah. But I like having a beard. I'm in Tennessee, right? There's a couple other guys on the team that have beards like me, so I figured I'd fit in a little bit. But I don't know. We'll see. I might trim it a little bit. Depends what the fiance says and all that stuff. So just got to keep it close. My parents like me to keep it low, because it makes me look a little bit younger if it's short.
Hey, Connor, thanks for doing this.
You're welcome. Thanks, Mick.